The ROI that we were focusing on included productivity with our order selectors.
Anything that we can do to improve our accuracy, we were looking for something to kind of give us that little bit of edge.
We also looked at our overtime and what we were currently spending and what we thought voice could reduce in that particular area.
We really liked the opportunity to kind of move into the next generation and actually start to manage our inventory with technology.
And overall, we wanted to see if we could reduce the number of order selectors and still ship out the same number of pieces.
We saw the opportunity, we knew we could improve, and so we decided to jump in with both feet.
Power Voice and Vocollect, along with the Power Warehouse system, has worked really well for us.
We installed Power Warehouse about 4 years ago, and Power Warehouse is the base Retalix program that allows Retalix Power Voice to communicate with the Vocollect belt-mounted terminals that our order selectors use. Now, basically, the voice module guides them through the picking process, takes them directly to each slot, tells them how many cases to pick, and so it makes it very simple for them to learn the system, whereas with labels that wasn't the case.
7-9.
For section alpha 1, pick 5 cases.
One of the true benefits that we've realized with the voice technology is the training curve is dramatically reduced based on the old technology that we used, and it's very well received from outsiders coming in that have had no experience.
The other benefit from an accuracy standpoint is the voice system makes them read the check digit into the voice unit before they can pick the product. So they basically know they're in the right location, which greatly reduces mispicks.
Just ask for quantity, and it'll tell you. And then it'll tell you item number. You ask for item number, it'll tell you the item number. And if you ask for description, it'll tell you exactly what it is. So you are a lot more accurate.
For section A1, pick 2 cases.
2 ready.
Slot 1 3 alpha 02.
Our top selectors were having mispicks 1 in 3,000 cases. That's what we were seeing. I just looked at our numbers last week, and our total mispick ratio was 1 error in 24,000 cases.
It has allowed us to become more efficient. We do not have the challenges of late trucks because all the shipments are loaded up on time. It's allowed us to reduce our missed ships by 50%.
With voice, we eliminated the paper process, so on the positive side, it eliminated having to label each case as well as touch each case. They only have to touch it once as opposed to labeling it and then grabbing the case and placing it on the pallet. We've had situations where they would lose paperwork and we have to regenerate labels in order for them to finish their selection.
Even though we're still using labels, it's helpful for our drivers to have the labels and to know which case of product was pulled for which customer.
Some of the benefits that we've experienced from using Power Warehouse are the accuracy that we get from using Power Voice, the inventory accuracy and management capabilities that we get from using the Power Warehouse management software.
Anytime your efficiency goes up, your accuracy gets better, and you don't have to deal with issues as, having to throw a pallet of product away. Obviously, that takes worries off your plate. I think both Retalix and Vocollect worked very well with us in implementing the voice solution. We implemented it in a time frame which was about half of what we expected.
Retalix has coined a very appropriate word in Power regarding all their software applications, because it has empowered us to be able to become a lot more efficient and effective, and has allowed us to service our customers at a much greater level.
I think the customers have a lot more confidence in our processes. They get in here and they see how we select orders and see how difficult it is to make a mistake in this environment. And so they're not second guessing us. They have a lot of confidence in us, and that shows and reflects in our customer surveys.
Since we've adopted voice, I think that's allowed us to become more aggressive in the marketplace and look at adding additional sales without adding additional people.
The reason we chose Retalix is because it had the full package. We definitely didn't want to go into RF selection. We knew that Vocollect was our answer, and when Retalix came in with the power voice option, they had it all, and it was all directed to food service. Some of the other companies that we dealt with were distribution through and through, whether it be dry goods or hand towels or widgets, but Power Warehouse or Retalix at the time just focused primarily on food service, and that kind of made us feel like they had our best interest in mind.
Any other food service company that's looking at voice technology, I would strongly encourage them to implement it as quickly as possible, just because of the gains associated with it. Since we've implemented it, I think the only thing that I regret is not implementing it sooner.